Hey guys, it's Horatio. Welcome back to the channel. So we're doing something a bit different. It's not a kit today. It's going to be a preview of GPaints from Studio G. The wonderful Justin, who does some incredible custom work on Gunpla. I went a tiny bit mental and bought the entire range of his paints that are available. They're lacquer based, primerless and scratch resistant. So all you need to do, and they're also pre-thin, so all you're supposed to need to do with them is put them in your paintbrush, apply them and assemble it. And if you haven't already assembled your kit, assemble it and you're good to go. Before we go onto the paints, we're going to have a look at what else came with it. So we've got this adorable, you can say it there, turkey incarnation of Hey Hey, my spirit animal. Bit of ASMR for you there if you're into that sort of thing. I'm not sure if these are from the vendor or if this is from the stuff that Studio G have put together for orders like this. We've got a couple of croc clips on the sticks. So you've got your holders for when you're airbrushing if you don't have any already. I would recommend, especially if you're using these on parts that are going to be showing, wrap the teeth with some masking tape just to help protect your parts, as well as so the invoices in here I've obviously taken out. So I have Gundam 0, we have some Studio G bookmarks. That's what got me into Gunpla in the first place. We have the Red Comet's head. We have Studio Ghibli Spirited Away. More Gundam Wing. Seal of Approval. Grandpa and Grandpa with... not Menage. I can't remember his name. Protagonist from the original series. I'm a terrible Gundam fan, I know. And 2 transfer sheets, 1 white, 1 dark. We'll do the dark one because you'll be able to see that better on my camera. So they're Studio G transfers. No scale, never stop building, Studio G. Oh, wicked. So you can, along with the paints, you've also got a load of white, light and dark water transfers. That's pretty cool. If you really, really want to fanboy, I suppose that's exactly what you need. Or you just want to break up some large areas, you've got some like nondescript transfers in there. That actually might be incredibly handy. Right, I'm going to get this put away and then we'll have a look at the first box set. So each box set comes more or less like this. So this is the starter set. We have 8 65mm dropper bottles in here with 8 colours, lacquer based paints, all pre-thinned, ready to airbrush. The presentation is, I've been in and out of this a few times, so just a little bit of digest the box. I really, really like the quality of the packaging. We've got our little love letter from Justin at Studio G, along with a mixing guide for your ratios to get different tones and colours. So you know, from your 8 paints you can get, you've got your variations and colours there. A couple of nifty stickers to put wherever you want them, really. And then we've got 8 individually boxed bottles of paint. So we'll just have a quick look at this one. So these have all had a spin on the Vortex mixer, but they also come with their own internal mixing bottles and the ability to cause my camera to stop fucking focusing. There we go. Yeah, the bottles are clear, so if I get, let's go with something a bit different. Oh, why you no focus? higher. So yeah, the bottles are clear, so you can see exactly what you're getting paint wise. This is our yellow, nice that deep sort of Gundam golden yellow. It might be a bit too dark for some people's liking, but that's why we have white and why we have a mixing chart to get the colours that you want. They cut couple of minutes on the vortex mixer and a damn good shake, and all of the pigments work themselves loose. The only problem I've had with these so far is with the metallics. There is some pigment clinging to where they've been resting. However, what we'll do now is put it all away and make it look pretty. And I will get all the bottles out and we can have a look at the colour palette. And this is what it looks like with the paints out of the bottles, just to give you an idea of the colour palette. So looking at the screen, looking down, the camera's representing them a little bit brighter than they are, but just to give you some parity, here is HGUC Grandpa Gundam with those yellows, whites and blues, so that's slightly more sky blue, and we've got a slightly more purple blue on the midsection of our Burning Gundam here. So the paints themselves have got really nice, just looking at them in the bottle, have got some really nice opacity. There's plenty of pigment, and they have a nice, let's just see it, that nice runny milk-like consistency you need for airbrushing. So just from what I can see, these are exactly what they say they are. And every time I get them out, I can also smell the carrier medium. So you've got our black and white, and we've got a nice, almost like titanium white for the white, and the black looks really not like off black or grungy black, but a nice dark colour. Our primary colours are quite dark, but again have a nice intensity to the quality of the colour as well, along with our Zaku green, the only mixed colour that we've got in here. No oranges, no purples, but that again, that's really nice. And then gunmetal and dark iron for our metallic parts. So trying to get it's not really playing up to this. This is quite a bit darker than the gunmetal. However, the gunmetal isn't particularly bright. It's not a silver metal. It's similar to Bolter in the Warhammer line. Definitely not up there with the aluminium colours that you might be familiar with, Alcad or Vallejo. But yeah, that's those. Along with the colour guides on the... Let's bring that along with a couple of quite popular Gunpla, just so you can have an idea of how the colours compare to your palette from these two. I'm going to put these away. Next, what we're going to look at is the metallics and the Christmas set, which have a lot of paints in common apart from two in the Christmas set. So we'll get the boxes, have a quick flick through the boxes, and look at the paints themselves. Alright, so as promised, we've got the GPaint Ultimate Metallic series as well as the 2021 limited Christmas edition set. Yes, I managed to get hold of it 2 years later. There's still some sets out there on various retailers. If you want to, there are two colours exclusive to this kit, as well as the packaging, and then you've got the full metallic set. So we'll get these out the box first, and then have a look at the boxing and the exclusive paints from this set. So This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like inside the boxes, with a set of 8 gorgeous high metallic pigment paints. Again, all pre-thinned, ready for airbrushing, lacquer based, primerless, scratch resistant, all advertised the same from GPaint. None of the metallics are copied in the basic starter set, so if you get the metallic set and the starter set, you'll have a set of 16 65mm paints that are all unique. So favourites out of this, the pure gold looks amazing, the metallic green looks amazing. The only two that give me pause for concern, which is pretty common with hybrid colour paints, the pale gold and copper have a light silver colourant in there, which does separate out, but what you see now, these have all just been given a very quick spin on the vortex mixer and they look great again. So yeah, our pale gold, if we can see the difference, we just give it a quick shake with the integrated mixer bottle and it's all starting to mix again. This is really, not, as it says, nice pale gold. So only one that looks quite different to the label is the copper, which looks more pink than red or copper. I don't know if this will change significantly if applied via airbrush and allowed to dry. Once I get onto kits or spoons with these paints, I will make sure that you know. Yeah, everything, all the other paints in here look really good. This is what you get again: 8 lots of 65mm, loads of paint. Compared to acrylics and other lacquer based paints, comparable prices at 11 to 17 pence a mil, depending on where you get it from and if you get it in a bundle or not. But yeah, again, beautiful set of paints, wonderfully packed. So what we'll go on to next is the Christmas set. So the Christmas set, it's a 2001 limited release. I've managed to get hold of it 2 years later somehow. The main difference between this and the metallic, it's all metallics, but the only difference are 2 colours in here, so we'll have a look at those next. So I'll get this away and get these out. As I said, the contents of the box doesn't differ that greatly from the metallic set. So we've got our run number and a Merry Christmas from Justin at Studio G, a couple more stickers, and next time, instead of having a sort of embossed boxes with the large print paint name, we've got numbers, names, and very festive bit of artwork that runs along. I wonder if no, it could have, but it doesn't. So yeah, we've got Santa, Grandpa, and a load of reindeer. So as I said, the only real difference between this set and the metallic set is rose gold and cyberleaf green, with our metallic red, pure gold, pale gold, bright silver, dark silver, and copper all being common to the metallic set. But we'll take a look at these. I'll pull out copper, metallic red, and I'll grab the green from the metallic set, just so we've got some base, something to compare these limited edition paints to. So there we are with the aspiring, there we go, cyberleaf green compared to the metallic green. It's got a more turquoise seaweedy, sea blue sort of tone to it. Then we've got our very lovely rose gold next to metallic red, and a more thoroughly shaken bottle of copper there, just to give you an idea of the specials compared to the conventional colours. So this is what you get with the Christmas set that's different to everything else, whereas these are colours common to the metallic set. Yeah, couple of gorgeous colours if you've got the Rose Gundam or a Kshatriya maybe, or Gundam Dynamas from 00. The greens would be really handy there. This would make a really cool highlight or detailing colour. I'm sure there are guys with a lot more imagination out there than me who can come up with some really cool ideas to use the rose gold for. So yeah, that's what you're getting the Christmas special for, or if you just really like Studio G's work and want to offer some support that way. It's so far some great paints, well presented, that I've seen other people achieve great things with, and I hope to do the same. Yeah, but this is a preview, not a review, so let's have a final look at the Halloween special boxing. So last one I promised, guys, so we've got the 2022 Halloween special boxing. If you check out, this isn't affiliated, but if you check out Studio G's YouTube channel, he did some really cool Evangelion customization and painting with this set. It's just solid work. So let's have a look. Slightly bigger box, same number of paints with a few extras thrown in. So we've got a half skull mask and display stand, which we'll do, and we'll take a proper look at when I get around to doing something with it. I might try out some of the paints on that. Actual signed rather than printed Happy Halloween card from our very own Justin at Studio G. 8 unique colours, some a bit different, some slightly different stickers, as well as a celebratory sticker for the Halloween set. And more paints. What I like about this packaging, so if we work our way through, we've got some colouring into. No, we've got a set of shuffling skulls, which I thought was quite cool, along with numbered boxes, which seems to be common to his special series paints, along with a description of the colours. So mystery box. Boxing itself's not quite twice the size of a regular boxing, and that's a different makeup of box compared to the others. So in here, looks like a shield. It is. It's it's a deposited layer process shield with that fuzzy sort of look you get from 3D printed stuff. That's cool. You can stick it to your computer or something, or above your stand. Oh, something else to paint. Awesome. So that's the mystery box solved. And we'll get all this stuff put away and have a look at what's inside the boxes. Have a look at the paints inside the boxes, rather. And that's what the colours are like out of the box, guys. So we've got a grim black and a ghost white. So there is some, you might be able to see it, there's some lighter pigmentation in black just to bring it up a bit, and the ghost white, of course, is slightly darker than a regular white, along with some, again, really strong colours, again, all unique to this set. What I have noticed, particularly with these four and the slime green, where they're complex colours, particularly with white and lighter pigments in, they do separate out. However, giving them a good spin, giving them a good mix or a spin on the vortex mixer gets everything mixed up and gives you nice, strong, pure colours, ready to go straight in your airbrush. Again, absolutely gorgeous palette, which reminds me very much of Evangelion colour schemes. Yeah, that's what you get. Again, slightly more expensive, as it's a sort of a limited theme inspired run of colours, but they all have a really nice consistency to them. Once mixed, the colours look fantastic, although with this set, colour separation, if you leave them standing for a while, does seem to be a problem. But all you've got to do is mix them. They've got shaker balls built in, and again, it's 8 colours, 65ml a bottle, and quite reasonable prices for the amount of paint you get there. But it is more expensive because you are buying more paint than the 17 or 20ml or 40ml for third of an ounce paints that a lot of models will be used to buying. If you have a lot of Gunpla to make, or if you make a lot of Gunpla, then I don't see any reason why you'd want to steer clear from these so far. I will be doing a review of these once I've got a handful of kits under my belt, having used these on them, and I'll give you more educated, after the fact opinion on these when that comes around. But yeah, that's what you get. Those are the 4 GPaint box sets that are available at the moment, out the box. Beautiful colours, ready to go straight into your airbrush, straight onto the kit after you've given it a wash. No need to prime, no need to gloss coat because they're apparently scratch resistant. Yeah, if you want them, get them. If you want to wait, you might be waiting a while, but I will be doing a review of these once I've used them. Cheers for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.